Hello everyone. Hi, this is Alok Ojha. Welcome to StudyIQ IAS English. My friends, we are going through classroom series of modern Indian history. And by now we have covered diversified topics of modern Indian history ranging from the arrival of Europeans, Important Charter Act, the land revenue system, Battle of Plassey, Battle of Buxar, then Anglo-Carnatic Wars. Apart from this, we have also seen the Important Charter Act and important governor generals. Clear? My friends, today we are going to focus on the background of Anglo-Mysore War. Like precisely speaking, there were 4 battles. That is First Anglo-Mysore War, Second Anglo-Mysore War, Third and the 4th one. Now, who was Haidar Ali? Who was Tipu Sultan? How did Haidar Ali rose to prominence from a normal horseman to commander-in-chief of the army of the Wodeyar dynasty? And apart from that, in 1761, how he became the Sultan of the Mysore. So before we understand about the Anglo-Mysore Wars, it is very important to understand the background of these wars. Where was the location of Mysore? Why were the Nizam of Hyderabad, the Marathas and English East India Company interested in the region of Mysore? So, in today's short video, we are going to understand about the background of the Anglo-Mysore War as the thumbnail suggests. So, the session won't be much lengthier, maximum 15 to 20 minute session, maximum. So, please pay attention carefully so that you can understand the concepts in quite depth and detail. Here, I would be going in a gradual step-by-step manner as how I go in the paid classes. So this is 10 to 20% of how I go in the paid classes. Okay, my friends? Many of the aspirants message me on the Telegram, sir, where to download the PDF of the previous sessions. Like you have taken sessions of Ancient India, Medieval India and Modern India. So where to download the PDF of those sessions from? So my friends, you can download the PDF of those sessions from my Telegram channel, history_Alok Ojha. I repeat, history_Alok Ojha. So without wasting any more time, let's begin our today's short session on background of Anglo-Mysore Wars. Okay? Now pay attention. Mysore. Precisely, if I speak about the location of Mysore, it is located in southwestern part of Karnataka. Now, Mysore initially was a part of Vijayanagar Empire. And the kingdom specifically located in the region of Deccan had animosity with the Vijayanagar Empire which was formed in 1336, such as the kingdom of Bijapur, Bidar, Birar, Golconda and Ahmednagar. And this animosity with the Vijayanagar Empire turned into a furious battle, which was fought in 1565, which is referred as Battle of Talikota. And Battle of Talikota completely changed the fate of Vijayanagar Empire. Because in Battle of Talikota, specifically, the Vijayanagar Empire was being defeated. Many historians do write that Battle of Talikota was the final nail in the coffin of Vijayanagar Empire. And it was a death blow to Vijayanagar Empire. So there were many small kingdoms who were initially the vassals of Vijayanagar Empire. They became the offshoots or remnants of Vijayanagar Empire. And one such empire was Wodeyar dynasty. It was a Hindu dynasty that ruled over the region of Mysore, as discussed previously, which is located in southwestern part of Karnataka. So, although specifically this dynasty, that is Wodeyar dynasty, it came into prominence after 1612. But the Wodeyar dynasty was formed around 1399 by Raja Yaduraj Wodeyar. And specifically, it came into prominence after 1612. And the dynasty rose to its peak during the reign of one of the rulers whose name was Chikka Devaraj Wodeyar, who ruled from 1673 to 1704. Now, approximately around 1734, there was another ruler whose name was Chikka Krishnaraj Wodeyar. But he was not that competent ruler. He hardly cared for the administration. In fact, he was a tutelar ruler. He was working as a puppet in the hands of two of his ministers who took care of the entire administration. One was Nanjaraj and other was Devaraj. So the entire administration of the Hindu Wodeyar dynasty during the time of Chikka Krishnaraj Wodeyar was being taken care by the two ministers. And he was not that competent enough. During this time, Haidar Ali, he joined the army of Mysore as a horseman. Now Haidar Ali, he was not that literate. He was not that educated, but he was sharp. He was intelligent. He had daring. He was determined. And due to these qualities, he was elevated or raised to the level of Commander-in-Chief of the army of Mysore. Again, with the passage of time, as I've told you, although this person was not literate, he was very much aware about the political situation at that time. He was very much aware of one thing, that English East India Company had an eye over the region of Mysore. Nizam of Hyderabad and the Marathas had an eye over the region of Mysore. And for that, it is necessary to strengthen one's army. And he established an arsenal in 1755 at a place called as Dindigul in Tamil Nadu with the help of French experts. Now, since it is believed that due to a lot of political and financial instability, there was a reason for political and financial instability. And the reason was continuous attack and incursions by the Nizam of Hyderabad and the Marathas. And secondly, the ruler at this time was very weak, Chikka Krishnaraj Wodeyar. He was not that competent. So this created financial and political instability. And now Mysore required a ruler who would be intelligent, daring and determined. And all these were the qualities of Haidar Ali. Finally, in 1761, he rose to the power of Sultan. And from here began the journey as a Sultan of Mysore of Haidar Ali. So Haidar Ali, who joined the Wodeyar dynasty as a normal horseman, rose to the level of Sultan in 1761. And when he became Sultan, he started conquering the neighboring territories. Okay, like he conquered the territories of Dodaballapur. Dodaballapur, it is located in Karnataka. He conquered the region of Sera and Malabar. Malabar was known for its ports. And these ports provide the vibrant trading activities. Example, Mahe and Kannanur. Secondly, he conquered the region of Bidunur. Okay. Now the question arises that why was Mysore economically important? Or what is the economic importance of Mysore? Why was English East India Company having an eye on Mysore? Nizam of Hyderabad and Marathas having an eye on Mysore? Why during the first Anglo-Mysore war, why these three created an alliance against the Mysore? There was a reason behind this. And what was that? The economic importance of this region. Let me give you a small example. Mysore's economic progress, there were certain reasons. First reason was the Raichur Doab. Now Doab, it's a region located between two rivers, or Doab, it's a region located between the rivers. Okay, I'll give you a small example. Punjab. The name Punjab has been derived from the Panjanad. And Punjab, it's a Doab region which is drained by 5 important rivers. These are the tributaries of river Indus: Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj, Byas. And it is a highly fertile region. Why it's a highly fertile region? I'll give you a small example. Suppose this is a river flowing. And if any river, the main river which is flowing, if any river joins this river from the right direction, it is called as right bank tributary. Any other river which joins the main river from the left side, it is referred as left bank tributary. So, the area between the main river and the right or left bank tributary is referred as Doab. And Doab is a highly fertile region. So one of the major Doab here was Raichur Doab, which was located between Krishna Tungabhadra and its tributaries. So it was a highly fertile region that made this region economically prosperous. Another important aspect, the Kollar gold mines. Okay, like in the coming years, it is believed that during the modern Indian, when Britishers came to India, when Britishers started ruling over the major parts of India, the administration of Kollar gold mine was handed over to John Taylor and Sons, a company. So later on, the Kollar gold fields was being handled or administered by John Taylor and Sons company during the British era, during the modern period. But here it was a part of whom? It was a part of Haidar Ali and the Mysore Sultanate. Then sandalwood that provided economic advantage or economic edge to the Mysore's progress. Handicrafts in this region, and the most important one, the ports which served as the epicenter of vibrant trade, such as Mahe and Kannanur. So all these became one of the important reasons for economic progress of Mysore. And hence, Nizam of Hyderabad, Marathas and English East India Company had an eye over Mysore. And finally, this culminated into series of Anglo-Mysore wars, which we will study in further coming lectures. So this was a very short session to make you guys understand the basic concept of the importance of the region of Mysore and the background of Anglo-Mysore war, so that you can easily correlate the reasons for further coming Anglo-Mysore wars. So hope so you understood the background. Hope so you understood who was Haidar Ali, what was the role of Wodeyar dynasty, and so on. Okay, my friends, in the coming sessions, I would be coming up with the video on the series of Anglo-Mysore wars. Precisely, we would be discussing first and second Anglo-Mysore war in one video, third and fourth Anglo-Mysore war in another video. My friends, StudyIQ IAS English has come up with Target Year 2027 Resolution GS-P2I Foundation Batch. It's an October evening batch which has already started on 27th of October. Okay, the batches are available in English, that is in Hindi and English, Hindi, and the most important one, English, which will cater to the needs of the aspirants which are precisely from southern part of India and northeastern India. And this is nothing but a Diwali extended sale, which would be ending on 31st of October 2025. So very limited time is left. The fees is quite affordable, that is 18,999. And apart from this, the batches are also available for 2026 and 2028 as well. There are many features of the batches, such as 1,000 plus hours of live and recorded classes. Suppose you miss any of the classes. In that case, you will have access to the recorded classes, proper answer writing, the MCQs, proper booklets and the material that would be provided you by the StudyIQ team, direct interaction with the faculties. So these are the added advantages of the batches. And the fees is also quite affordable in comparison to the hefty prices of offline classes in Delhi. So in that case, what do you need to do? Please do visit the website of StudyIQ IAS English. Go through the courses, go through the features of the courses, and use the code that is flashing on your screen, Alok Live. I repeat the code, Alok Live.